2 and draw. Back in New York, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jose Azocar. Fastball for a strike. Azocar, in his 3rd season, 29 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Tied at 4. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
To put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way. Judge pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Alonso in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Got him looking. It is a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Back now with the Subway Series. And the batter now, Derek Jeter. Manaea back to work. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Juan Soto now, 1 for 2. First pitch, not close.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Vientos. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Judge comes up empty there.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. Inning over. Go in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And next for the Mets, Colton Cowser. Close, rule the ball. And that's ball 1. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Right side. Judge has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Puck.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Danny Young preparing to come on if needed. Diaz getting cranked up as well. Tied at 4. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Here comes Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air right field, and it drops in.
Now back, first baseman.
One gone runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 6-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a swing and a miss. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That's out number 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back in the Bronx, top of inning number 7, Ronnie Mauricio now. In the air, left field, down the line. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball right side. Chisholm. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Jazz tosses to first, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. Yankees 6 and the Mets 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Danny Young.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. 0 for 3 in this one. Bellinger goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. That's off the inside corner. And a count 2-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner itself.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it is gone. His 2nd home run of the series. And they add to their lead. It's 8-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Here's Juan Soto. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
0-1. And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
And Judge spoils that one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that is that. Two-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 8-4. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.